Hey, doubles at least. Look at that. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Lundi Gras. Tomorrow is Mardi Gras, which down here in Mobile is a big deal. So half of the people are off work today. But not me. I'm going to paint for you. I probably have to say this a couple times later, but I don't talk a lot. Got a sore throat, but my neck hurts. I don't know if I pulled something or what, so I might not talk a whole lot today. But yeah. So let's get started. Let me get rid of. I was working on other stuff earlier, so let me get everything cleaned up a little bit, and let's start working on the thigh and the knee armor, which we started last week. So we'll set this over here, move that there, and let's find my brush. Since I just moved everything around. There it is. Get rid of moving my brushes. Alrighty. So hopefully everybody's having a good day. If you're off work, why are you watching me in that downtown? But that's on you. All right. Let's start dip in some gray in. So we're using the Dawnstone. It's our darker shade we use. So we'll start here.
You put it in the snake.
You'd rather be what?
I would rather be going to sleep, but I need to get this done.
What are you getting done?
My last two chaplains on bike, and I will have my review on this done. Please, ready to go.
Just gonna keep working in the corners. Ooh, I just remembered something we thought about last week. I need to go find the original instructions that I pulled out, because that had how I was breaking down the red and the white, because I just had a cool idea for the thigh piece. We'll see.
You want to play a game later, or are you just up here building?
I can play a game later. Do you want to use the rules?
Absolutely.
Because that's the only rules I want to play with right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to give you all the advantages in the world, considering you stopped beating me.
That's fair. I deserve that one.
You don't deserve it. I'm just teasing. Really. I hope you do beat me, because that means you're getting better, which I want to see. But as with everybody, I'm not going to get it.
All right, we're going to let that sit for a second. I'll clean my brush. I'm going to go find that real quick. It's got to be, might be right here behind me. Give me 1 second. I am right here. I rearranged some stuff. Let me see if I put it right here.
I'm trying to look at the kinks in my list when I have an issue.
Hear me running around.
It feels.
Oh, man. There it is. I did find it. It was on the instructions for the head, which luckily were right there. All right. So originally I have pretty much white, and then red on the arms, white, big red, a big red. But I think I'm going to do something a little different on the thigh. I think that'll be fun. And then here we're going to change to purple, gold, and green for Mardi Gras because it's today. Just kidding, Trevor. Don't freak out. Okay, so let's pull this back out. Get my brush a little bit dried off. All righty. So back to what we were doing. So we'll cover up the black to make the next step a little easier. I don't know why. Because I don't know if it's because it's not something I've been doing over and over for, a month. But this piece feels fun. Okay, so we've got this. Hey, Brian. We've got this panel shift here, which I don't think we've had on it. We did. We had it on the head, and I did this. So that's good to know. I want to keep it consistent. How's everything going over in your neck of the world? So far, so good. I mentioned it at the beginning, but I don't know if anybody was watching yet. My My neck hurts, so I'm gonna try not. I won't talk as much as normal, or if I do, it'll be not as animated. I don't know. Just trying to not hurt myself.
When is the new rules officially going to
I
happen?
remember that.
The new codex drops this Saturday,
And pretty much immediate, I think.
and they're should be immediate except for tournament play because of our
They
rules.
wait 2 weeks.
Yeah, waiting 2 weeks. But for like games like you just play,
All the league stuff immediately.
yeah.
Tournament games.
All right, so we got that. Let's take a look in the camera, see if there's any more some spots I want to touch up. But that actually looks pretty good.
I love the tools so far.
I
Hate
hate
some
them.
of them, but
I'm happy for y'all, don't get me wrong, but I hate them because those freaking laser lenses. I'm so jealous. I wish
I'm not
I
even
had.
running those.
Oh, they're so good, man.
That's not even pure Quinn.
It's so good, though.
Alrighty.
I wish my Outriders were that good.
All right, let's clean that off.
Also, like half the wounds is the Outriders.
Yeah, but half the wounds and less toughness. But they're just so much better offensively.
And can't they move like 72 inches a turn or something?
No,
They have a 16-inch movement and then whatever you make on your charge.
Oh, I thought they had like a boost.
we can
Well,
actually.
they do have a turbo boost, so it's like 24, I think, or it's like 22, something like that. 20.
We can actually do comparatively, like they don't. Our Outriders.
All right, let's have a little
They
fun.
don't outclass us as far as movement, and then when it comes to like White Scars and Ravenwing, we can actually do a little bit better. But that is to say, all of that is complete overkill at that point. They have more than enough movement to be wherever they want to on board.
I mean, that's kind of an Eldar thing, though, anyways.
Yeah.
You gotta go fast. Go fast, die fast.
Space Marines like to go fast.
No, even though I don't need to, I am going to do the same technique. This is our first time doing the big red technique on a bigger spot, or red on a bigger spot. So we're going to use the same technique, so it ends up looking the same. But I do want to. We're going to do it the whole. Maybe not. It'd be interesting to see what that Wild Rider pops through. Although I think we're going to do Evil Sons way more, and then just do Wild Rider in the middle a little bit, and see how that looks at first. If it doesn't make sense with the shading of the white, then we'll widen the lightest red.
Monday.
Hey, Adam.
It is definitely a Monday. I feel that. I had a Monday too.
I'm trying to keep that black line running through there. At least dark. That's all. Why are you trying to peek through? Huh? All right, let's see. Now we got to be a little careful and meet it up to the gray that we just did. So we get a nice.
In case we were ever wondering how it happened that way.
Did you hear there's actually one dude live from Island?
Yes, I saw that article.
Yeah, he's apparently he's one dude left. He barely survived. He's got medical attention from the Russian government,
Oh, bless.
and that he's a prisoner.
Of course.
But
Hey, Billy.
JD and him's live stream.
Mm-hmm. What you doing? Nice.
Glad I didn't read that one out loud since you're live.
Me too.
I told Eddie. Eddie was looking for suggestions on painting. I
Uh-huh.
told Eddie to go ahead and just spend the rest of the afternoon watching your stream.
I've been trying to get them to watch my stream, but they're always working.
Mhm. Well, they got Gamma coming up,
Yeah.
so their thing.
Yeah, they're probably a little busy.
Yeah. Well, they have to demo RPGs, miniatures, and card games.
Mm.
So
I mean, if they wanted to fly me up, I'd come and demo
right.
Marvel for them. All right. Look at
When the
that.
phone rang, Liz was like, "Oh, it's the day from Asmodee."
All right, we got a nice even, well, not even, but it's at least semi-symmetrical. So we're going to set that down for a little bit. Got to clean this real good because we're doing white with it also. And we don't want another incident. So we're gonna clean it real well. We're not, because Bob Ross said, beat the devil out of it. That's a, I don't see any, well, maybe a little. Clean it. All right, we're gonna let that chill for a second. Let's take a look. You know what I can do while we're doing this? Well, let that dry for a little bit. Let's pop this up. We bring our leg in. And we are going to pull out our Storm Shield, because I've been using the brush that kicked me the other week and using it all day to clean, coat stuff. So should be good. And let's give these a coat. See, all better. Wait, there's one I have to fix. There is one I have to fix. Son of a gun. No. That's all right. We can get this one too. Killing me. All right. Move that over here. Wash this off. Close that up. Set that over here to dry. All right. All right, our stupid brush looking good. So let's bring back. Nope, we're going to Grace here. Let's just start. Do a brush stroke size. I don't know, we want to keep it even with the rest, right? Which is, yeah, about there. Just keep working it. This has some interesting nuts and bolts in the middle, which I guess the head had on gets masked, but not in the middle of the armor plate. So that's kind of interesting. There we go. Right, a little bit more. Sort of want to fill this part in a little bit, make it a little more misty. Trying to get it a little bit more blended. There we go. Here. All right. Let's go ahead and, since we have this open and we're working on it.
I don't think I was adding up my game correctly. I've got like 7 or 8 skills on my leader, and my game rating is still at 1,300. It's like 1,300 something. Just
Add those skills as advancements.
I've been skilling them up the only way I know how. There's one of 2 ways. One, you spend XP to skill up, but we're not doing that way. I'm doing the other way on the outside.
Which means you're doing it completely wrong. As part of that.
But we're not spending XP as part of the wages there.
So it's adjustable. You put a 0 in. Because that adds the credit rate to the credit cost. You got just giving him a skill is as if he had just started out and you're giving him his first free skill.
But the thing is, it's up in the rating, but there's still like, I don't know how to put it.
So
It's
there's
adding the rating, but it's adding the rating to such a small degree.
it should be either 20 credits per skill or 30 credits per skill.
Right.
So you're looking at 140 credits to 210 credits. Somewhere in that range.
He's like 280.
I don't know. You haven't really given him any guns or any expensive
I
weapons.
have given them. Given 2 of them. I haven't given my leader anything. I've given 2 cleavers and hexblade swords. Well,
Weapons, armor, and
Trying to be very careful here though with all this intricate parts.
weapons and guns.
Not intricate,
are
but
the more expensive.
intertwined areas where
That's probably what's increasing it. Because that'll increase the rating too, right? That's probably what is increasing it then in the skills or not.
So like I said, your skill total should be 140 to 210 credits.
I call foul on myself.
I'll look at it in a minute.
carefully get in here.
First floor.
Weird. It's a weird technique because I'm trying to be very careful but sloppy at the same time, and it's messing with my noggin. And you really just slap the brush down over and over, stipple, stipple, stipple. Technical paint is used for a couple different things depending on which technical paint you have. Some of it does effects, like there's a paint called Blood for the Blood God that simulates fresh, still wet blood. But then there's things like Valhalla Blizzard and Astrogranite and things like that, which are textured paint, which are good for putting down, and that's how you can do your basing. Then there's things like Hexos Pale Sun, which is whatever Hexwraith Flame. That's the one. That and another one are like cool, almost glow in the dark type shades that used for ghost effects. And then there's the Tesseract Glow, which gives you a really cool green glowy effect for your Necrons. But they're all used for, they can all be used how you want to use them. Don't get me wrong. But like any paint is a good tool to have in your kit, just because you can play around with it. However, like, do you have one specifically you're looking at or have a question about? Because like I said, the technical sort of covers a few different things. gray done. Hey, AJ. I want to get all the gray out of this. I got you. Okay. Yeah, they're different, sadly, but like you can sort of get an idea by the name on a technical paint. If they're all in that line from Astrogranite with Astrogranite debris to Strickland mud or Battlemire, like there's like all that stuff included, and up to the Valhalla. Well, so the Valhalla Blizzard is sort of a mix mash. This is an older pot of it, but so that is a technical Valhalla Blizzard. You can use that in one of two ways. You can actually put that directly on the base, and then the whole base is covered with snow, or you can base your model and use it sparingly, like I've done here, and it gives a nice little snow effect. So you can see here. You can see it's got some texture to it. If I can get that thing to focus on not my finger, which would be great. But anyway, there you go. So you can see it's got some texture. You can use a knife or a small tool to spread it on. You can use a toothpick and sculpt it how you want. And then when it dries fairly hard, like a paint, and you're good to go. All right, now let's get some Evil Sun Scarlet. All right, let's do the same thing, but with red. I love this red. All right, so let's start here. Kind of want to mirror. But of course, it's red. It's going to be a little harder to see. But I think it'll end up blending better. Absolutely. Barely get it out of here like we did with the gray. There we go. Start spreading it out. Ooh. Drop it.
Most likely. I have the game with Brady.
To
Not everyone's gonna have a bye week.
rather play.
Same. Not everybody can have one, but someone's got them, right?
Yeah, might as well be me. The most hated player.
I'm on there. Occasionally on Tuesdays.
All right. Sort of matches. It's kind of hard to tell though because the two different colors. Hopefully, when it's all said and done, it'll look good. Let's get this last little corner. Fun. Actually looks pretty close. Cool. And Africa. All right. Again, I need to make sure this is super clean. So the red doesn't go into the white we're fixing to do.
Are any of you playing Elden Ring?
Souls like me and Dark
Man, that has all been my feed this week, though.
I mean, like, they're cool to watch, but I don't.
The only time I watch it is if they're
All right, we're gonna flip that.
watching someone fucking die.
Or they're hot.
All right, we can hear you.
Relief from the hardcore stuff.
All right, so we're gonna pop out our white scar.
I've seen the boss fights generally, like,
Yeah. After drinking so much alcohol, sometimes you just
but,
want a little
like,
juice.
I don't enjoy playing them. It's just nice to see something, the challenge.
Dark Souls, watching Breath of the Wild, all that engagement, either kills the watching somebody get smashed because they get hit by a boss once and they have to start.
Dark Souls.
Like, I was watching earlier today, one of the dudes beating her beat the tutorial rules. Because that's supposed to, like, one people you and send you into a separate sort of the game. Once you beat the boss, if you beat the tutorial boss, it changes the entire game's dynamics.
Yeah.
Which is something that I thought was
No, I mean, what they have done with the game is they very much so nicely stepped up from the previous Dark Souls. But I mean, I not much anything.
it's not for everyone. Like, I don't enjoy playing school.
All right, what I'm gonna do? I'm using the air version. I don't like how thick it's coming out. So I need a new pot of white scar, but I don't want to leave y'all. So me see if I can text somebody. Okay, y'all talked way too much. I can't look at that right now. I'm texting my guy working up front. All right, so while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and pop out our Wild Rider Red. And work on the other side. All right. So I'm going to flip that. Let's see how this looks. Start here in the middle. I'm going to barely touch it. Keep as much of that scarlet shining through as we can. You're my hero. Wait,
Ice Guard?
that's Storm Shield.
Okay, I'm just in the wrong spot.
Okay.
Need Arco?
No, I just need a pot of White Scar.
This is the spot that said White Star.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Cool.
Yeah, it should be right under the start of the layers. My hero, but then not.
Be fair, I did get enough cards that I have able to but I also don't have
I didn't look at the bottle, I was looking at the shelf.
Yeah, it should be just a normal size.
White Star?
Yeah, there's air and then there's the regular. I have air. That's why I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'm getting my exercise, don't worry.
Hey, does anybody want to do the
Do it.
Do the timer.
I thought we were gonna alternate. Yes, but if you make Thunder, if you alternate, Thunder always has to do it twice as much.
Yeah, watch the whole time, making sure it didn't change on me again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dude, this is Korax White.
I will fight you.
Thank you. You're my hero. Yes, you're my Deku. Let's make sure we get a couple coats on here. So we
someone needs to. It's not.
I swear to God, Chris. Well, now you and I are going to have a completely different conversation if you show up today. Adam, your friend's a jerk.
Now figuring out that.
Chris just commented, you ever thought about using an airbrush to speed up the process? Your face.
Where's the fun in that? You can't say hand painted.
Exactly. I know you are. I know you're not serious.
Skills in painting, but no airbrush.
You ever see Duncan using your brush?
Sure, if I hop on his YouTube channel, there's fucking.
Let's see. Let's get a little bit here.
That would surprise me. honestly.
Wouldn't aren't all those models already pre-primed? Like that's the panel?
I think so, but I could be wrong. I honestly don't watch that much.
Pretty sure he doesn't hand prime his models.
It's not like terrible. It's like up there. Ellen and Amanda have a punches on there.
JD,
Yes, sir.
you are ready for Saturday, right?
What's Saturday?
Ball brawl.
Oh, is that this Saturday?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I got to get another game in so I can get people out of recovery because Thunder Horse put.
All of your guys recover during downtime.
Okay, because Thunder Horse put them all in. He's like, just everybody has a broken neck.
I did not. That is gross exaggeration. There was
It was gross, yes.
people on the field when you chose the bottle.
You said 2 people on the field out of 9. Yes. It was time to.
At least 2 people on the field when you chose the
It,
bottle.
it was time to go.
Gross exaggeration is exactly what this is about.
It was gross. I'll give you that.
See?
All right, let's get a little bit more in
Let's be
here.
honest here, you liked it. You were waiting for Danny to get that head injury so that she could join the rest of
That's
it.
right. Didn't really need Grayson to make his eye go away like Sav, though. I don't have another 60 credits.
I didn't do that. That was your role.
I don't have another 60 credits to give to Adam,
That was your role, sir, not mine.
And components.
right? All right. So that looks kind of cool. I feel like
I'll make it up to you, JD.
it's all good. It might be too.
Well, I do kind of feel a little bit bad about it because the rating deal was obviously screwed up.
So you shouldn't have gotten 10 cards?
I don't think so. Maybe 4 or 5, but not as many as I did for sure.
Because those cards stopped any wounding hits I was fixing to have.
That was great. I had a card for every occasion.
I'm going to do a wounding hit. He's like, no, you're not. All right, cool. I'm going to do a wounding hit. Nope. Sigh. All right, let me get a quick drink.
The one where I picked everybody up from pin and the 2 I used to get my guy from center of the field up in your face were the biggest deal.
Yeah. All right, where's my new white scar? There it is. Let's see if this layers down a little bit better than the other one. Let's make sure we got all the red out of it. Sea red. I could be wrong. Who knows? All right, you know what? We're gonna kill that paper towel. Let's get another one. All right. Set that to the side. Yeah, this is a little consistency better for, I think, stippling. Yes.
You like the wrapper? Did you like the wrapper?
Yeah, I won't grab my dude. Thanks. Aha. All right. Now y'all go hear me eat for a second. Thunder brought me a rangoon. Rangoons are the bestest. All right. So, Wes, where's your head?
Cut it off. Be the first time.
Lieutenant Wes, you ain't got no hair. All right. I'll have to go back at some point, and it'll be after we do the gold and even out the dark gray. You know he's not gonna post anything. All right. Let that sit for a bit.
It's all goes down home for it's fairly certain here. I haven't looked at the new division. We're probably gonna end up making a couple still.
We're gonna say spring or June.
Yeah, it's definitely just gonna be Jews. And for people who decide that they're too good for Jews, they'll have temporary Jews.
I thought I'm too good for them. I just don't know how to put it.
Too good for them?
They're not good enough for me. I'm not too good for them. They're not good enough for me.
Wait a minute.
Pretty sure that's not how that works, but okay.
I would actually, I need to buy some. I would have some, but I'm trying to, hold on to as much money as I can so we have one awesome weapon hit the market. I'll have no money to buy it. Apparently, you can't just go to the black market or reserves or anything. No, you have special skills and qualifications and everything.
Yeah.
Black market, not just gonna let rip wrap in.
Yeah, they are. Especially when that person threatens to kill them.
They're not scared. They're tough 8.
Funny you should say that.
No.
Actually,
The brainstorming about
could
what to do with
get my leader up to strength 9.
skirmish.
Yeah.
So ash waste is coming out sometime this year, hopefully. Gas lines. And it's pretty easy.
Still leaning to what she's doing. That's probably not doing it.
Here's your charity. You can go take a couple if you want.
Hold on.
Let me get a napkin for you.
Thanks.
Wait,
That works too.
Taking money to get back to you.
Maybe, hopefully, once more fleshed out teams coming, maybe we'll make it.
Yeah, I do think you got 4 solid teams.
Four official ones, then 3.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You don't have to give me 2.
All I want was spring.
Okay.
There's a lot of factors.
Let's see if we can.
It's not helping that they're adding.
Yeah. Having a non-air paint was really good call.
The other thing is for big price.
No, I mean, I definitely want to continue to push that. We're still going out on the third Saturday, right?
Well, so this term, I'm just talking to Scotty about it. It'll be the fourth Saturday, the third Saturday. And then, Friday, this Saturday is next Saturday tournament.
Correct.
Yeah. And then on, and then the 26th, I don't think any of us are going to a dentist conference. So.
Oh, nuts.
Maybe next year. I want to go this year, but maybe next year. Okay, when you confirm that date, throw it in the Discord.
All right.
Yeah, so like, yeah, that's what Scotty told me to message him. Like, he didn't want to message him super early because
Yeah.
but so I ordered 2 different things from Etsy. In my second order, but it was different.
That up. Yeah, we start tailpipe. We'll have an interface to allow people or allow me to create accounts for people.
So I backed the guy's Patreon. The guy who made the hexes. I backed his Patreon because that's how he's going to continue to support it.
Yeah.
So at the $8 tier, he'll release like I think at least one new tile a month, if not more, and you get to vote. So I think the next month's one we're voting for is winning is an IG package. But then like some of the other ones that were on the thing was like crashed Eldar ship into like a Necromunda.
All righty.
I can't remember the other one.
Let me look at something. Let's look at the only other time we did half and half red and white.
Because Kickstarter says wait for refresh funds process. Can't still wait like.
Yeah. We definitely could.
But he did just release 2 test files.
Yeah.
I think I need to clean it up, so. But that's fine. Let's get the gold down, and then we can worry about that. Okay.
No, the Kickstarter kept saying like, I need a test for I'm not really good. They never forgot those.
Hold on. Didn't we decide? Yeah, we need to get the insides of that painted. Okay. All right, so we don't need that. We need to wrap it on.
They're probably more hashed appropriately in the something that had flagged somewhere else. It's all from AI driven, so.
Yeah,
There's sort of primer still on this.
I just have this kind of old extra hard drive that I put my stuff. And I have some interesting stuff on it. Did you know, like, 10 years ago, there was going to be an alpha TV pilot?
Surprisingly.
And I have some
Did it tie into like Smallville?
Maybe. I don't think so. I think it was it was like the first of like probably a new, because I think it was after Smallville and all that, but before all the other CW's new stuff.
Gotcha.
But I have that.
After Smallville, before Arrow.
Yeah. And then, they have a bunch of unreleased card game sets. What? I got canceled.
All right. That's covered.
Literally the opposite.
I don't think this part's going to be seen, but might as well. All right.
Scotty started up a Vampire the Eternal Struggle card game night. And so I've recently discovered I had more stuff to do. So I'm redoing my stuff.
That wasn't Guardians Parade after?
Yeah.
All right. Let's throw some black through here. Just
So far, I played. It's a multiplayer for a game. So far, I've knocked out one person, but I didn't win.
yeah, he was building me a Gangrel deck, but I guess didn't have everything he wanted for it.
Yeah, I think him and Jason, they just both got a bunch of stuff in the mail. From, so I also discovered they're making 5th edition decks. So they have a ministry deck, and they have like an Anarch Gangrel deck.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm gonna try to pick up the ministry.
All right, so we're gonna let that dry for a second. Ooh, as I knock the camera about over.
It's a company that owns the rights to the card game. They're cool. They don't have booster packs. You can buy packs, collection of cards, or you can go to drive through cards or something and just get printed for whatever you want.
Hurry up and drive.
There. Like each card is like 30 cents or less.
Hmm. Get our Retributor.
A play set. Like for a ball of a soup or whatever.
You start talking about having
I feel like that's too light.
have them individually and store them.
I don't know though. All right. Sorry. All right.
more college set cards.
Nice.
Happy downtime week.
I still haven't put all my stuff in the last game yet.
Well, you can skip the recovery step because all the recovery space.
You work 23. I'll be back here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they earned the position of in the group of safety.
I think Honey Badger is also like youngsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, JD?
What a great.
How goes the knee?
It goes. And the thigh. They going.
Is this okay to touch?
That's the. No, that's going to be the chaos one.
Cool.
The two pieces I've finished are over on my table.
I was about to say you can just always just add more skulls.
No, it's going to be an imperial thing that's been defiled, not like it's going to be defiled, not a chaos one. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
They did.
Defiled with chaos, but not.
Right.
86.
I guess whatever you're on break for, get a chance.
We'll talk a little bit when I'm done. I mean, I'm done streaming it in a half an hour ish.
Okay.
Yeah. At first I wasn't. I had to finish doing it first. Yeah. I have a lot. All the stratagems, all the army building rules, all the points, all the warlord traits, extra stuff. So that's all I need. Now it's just learning it.
Well, you don't have what you need.
Yeah, right. Getting there.
Walked into it.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right. Now the fun part.
Yeah.
This one does that dip in too, and I don't like that. But it is what it is. I told you I was going to have to go back and fix the gray. Actually, not doing too bad.
A Slayer dog. You stupid cunt. Fearless samurai.
All right.
I knocked out Scotty, and then Jason knocked out me, and then it was Jason's wife, and then I remember. I'm pretty sure I had to get A's on one. Even though.
Yeah, that's fine. Can't wait to go back. Can't wait to well, let's go.
I got to do the one thing I wanted to do, which is take control. Like if I put up rush counters, I can just take them over.
Nice.
So I did that. But yeah, Scotty just got to work with the card.
All right.
That's for you.
Now let's. Well, that's one way to turn it over.
I was just trying to they're making so basically continue to soil. So that's the biggest thing. The plan to change.
Oh, they're still making the game.
It's a new company, but it's all debt, like each buy the debt.
Yeah.
I also have data sheets.
Have dashes and dashes.
Yeah, data sheets and data sheets. And button profiles. There we go. You I forgot something. Yes, but yeah.
I mean, sometimes they're not.
The relics aren't. Yeah, I have it. Also,
Montgomery Skinner. Isn't that the principal from Simpsons? What was the principal from Simpsons' first name?
Seymour.
Dang. Just had a Russian YouTube bot named Montgomery Skinner. And of course in my head, Skinner.
Seymour was mother always screamed.
Yeah. Let's get this side because it can be seen.
Oh. The crisis protocol.
I mean, I'm about to put together a pretty bad dress. She will be harder because her arms are like big, but she's too big on base.
So they're about as thick as your needle pistols.
Makes sense. I mean, I'm probably gonna have no problem just putting both half of the hair on.
Oh, she's a both half of the hair person?
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's also a two-faced person.
Why?
She has two faces.
I don't know why.
That's DC's property. All right.
I bet you don't care.
Huh? Oh, nice.
I'm full of jokes today.
No, no. In that,
Got to good sleep.
it's in that Mardi Gras spirit.
I like to think was successful.
Right, good sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back in anyway.
Random questions for you. So I was watching my exam the other day, and Tesla's came up. How much did yours cost?
Okay.
Is it a full electric or is it a hybrid?
It's a full electric. 10 output liquid in the car. I lied. I can
You
put
bring
wind-
drinks? Bring drinks or,
I can put windshield wiper fluid in there. That's it.
Well, that doesn't seem right.
You got your brake
No,
light.
they get rid of the water by evaporating it with electricity. That's how Teslas work, right?
See, I thought there was just one giant water wheel.
Oh God!
It rains, you get extra gas.
Yeah.
Hydrogen car. Yeah. But no.
You drove it from Atlanta.
I picked it up when I bought it used from Carvana. So I had to drive it. It was either wait like 2 weeks or something for them to deliver it to the house.
Right, but you had to, it was in Atlanta, right?
When I got it from Carvana. I did not buy it from them.
No, that, when you got the car, it was in Atlanta.
Yes.
And you drove it all the way
Mhm.
to get the stop.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's all a couple 100-mile range. And the faster it charges faster, the lower it goes back up to like 80%. Slows it down as it gets towards 100. Stopped for lunch. Stopped. I think I basically hit almost every supercharger on the way down. Just like one. But I mean, it was like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes. I can get gas a lot faster than that.
You can get a lot faster than that. It's not the stop. It's more than that.
Depending on what you're driving, maybe not.
Nah, I grew up. To fill the gas, couldn't fill the car up all the way full.
That trip from Atlanta to Mobile cost me $20.
Plus 40K.
We're not talking about that. That doesn't include.
That was paid for before.
That doesn't include the insurance either. The insurance was-
No. That was,
And I can repair my car. Just one little thing goes wrong with yours.
I still got it under warranty. The next 2 years. So
is it like a computer warranty?
I got two
Because
years.
those,
You open the door and lights it.
I had 2 years on the whole vehicle, and I've got another 6 or 8 years on the battery.
You could probably just get in the car and it'll say, "Call Elon. I have a problem," and it'll fix it.
Yeah, Elon has a problem too. Even as he's presenting his truck. Hey, look at these unbreakable windows. Break.
Well, I suppose
We don't talk about the truck that doesn't exist.
All right, this is getting super fun.
Well, someone's being fired.
the truck.
The truck. That's right.
You had one job truck.
Yeah, one job. Not
Right.
break.
You're hired. I don't work here. You're hired, not invited. Get out of the house. We're not in the.
Somebody please say my miserable and stuff.
No. See, if he has a problem, he just has to go to the Geek Squad at Best Buy.
No, it goes to Pensacola.
That's
Funny
for
because
Best Buy.
No, to
the
the
Geek
repair
Squad
shop.
at Best Buy would bring their problems
To
to
be fair,
us.
I can only
You
think
have
of
the
the
documentation.
closest Geek Squad I can
That
think
should
of is the
I never.
Huh?
I mean,
closest Geek Squad I can think of is the Best Buy.
Just one of my calendar card. By,
So it's all scattered.
by.
It's been there for a while.
It used to be next to the mall. And that told you how long it's been since I've been there. Because when I went to go to Best Buy, and that's when I drove that way, and I got to pulled in, and I was like,
That's the same. No, wait. That's up Burlington now.
I was like, oh fuck's Best Buy. So you can't change things, but I know where things are. You can't change them on me.
my mindset is still in the 90s and early 2000s. Nothing should change from then.
Yeah, I left for Auburn in 2004. It should Mobile cannot change until I get back.
This is exciting. I know y'all. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I run for the
I know if y'all didn't hear at the beginning, I'm not talking as much. My neck hurts, not my throat, but my neck. I don't know if I strained it or whatever. So I'm trying to move it as least
Yeah,
as
we know
possible.
that. We all know that Adam's car is secretly a sleeping agent. All they have to do is just activate the kill code and go and kill somebody. Of course, not in here. He got mechanical.
I have like 20 more.
When I needed to buy the car, it would have taken them months for me to do it.
Yeah.
Just want to try it out.
I don't know if we played Mobile for very long, but it's not very computer friendly city.
What?
Mobile, computer friendly?
Depends on what parts of Mobile.
Depends on how you're commuting too.
Downtown?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. They got those new electric scooters now. Yeah, downtown probably fine.
No, like even like when I was in school, like high school and stuff like that, downtown was pretty.
I mean, like, ways of getting you from across town to across town. I'm not walking for 3 hours?
I was about to say,
Takes you 3 hours to get from one side of downtown to the other.
From Midtown to fucking Cody Road? Yeah, it does.
That's why you drive. Why are you talking about electric scooters to do that? You're not going to take an electric scooter to do that.
Exactly.
okay, and that's what it's like. It's like a Mobile, like. Yeah, no, we don't have a trolley system. We don't have a subway system. The subway system, that's because water levels and stuff like that.
We used to have control.
Yeah. Yeah, plus some.
Yeah, we have bicycles.
Yeah.
Which are, because nobody takes care of.
Because of the chickens that have died.
There's the Jag Transit if you're anywhere near the university.
Yeah, that's the only 4 rounds.
Uber.
Pay for your car.
If you're buying a macho. But they literally 3.
Sadly, $20, $30, $30 to $50 a day for Uber. That's me.
This might work out perfect. Get the gold done. And then right before we end, we can put the earth shade on it, let that dry.
I mean, JD,
Yeah,
you got a chaplain on bike?
I do. I even have him here.
What is this heresy?
Can I borrow it for a game?
Yeah.
I'm finished up the first one. The second one's gonna take me this much time to do.
It's gonna take 6 more hours.
Yeah, basically. They,
Give or take.
But also now they're saying you started like. Probably give. Because I don't.
they,
Day one.
So,
All right. Before I do that, we have a few minutes. Oh, wait, I'm not done. Let me try to be done. All right. Now,
But I know you did recognize you said you were fast.
or hair.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
He doesn't have his hair on.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a toupee, so.
Not anymore.
Yeah, Wes, what'd you do with the toupee?
he upgraded to a 3K.
Or sharp head.
I will say, at least Honey Badger does not have a 2-part arm.
No.
There's a multiple characters manufacturer now.
Read the Lord Blair.
Okay, I remember X-23, but I've never heard of Honey Badger.
We are looking at Honey Badger. First is
That's 10-hour watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
That like full foundation. It's like, oh, if you go
I've
down
not
to
been to
Flipside,
conference since
build
early
it.
2000.
Well, nobody builds foundations anymore. You put it into play, you know?
That's so hateful.
No. No. Everybody does that.
I know, I'm being facetious.
It's the best part.
Me, Billy.
Yeah, so 2015, 17, and 19.
Okay.
Ow. What are you hitting me with?
A sack full of tiles.
Okay. Why?
Bananagrams. That's how you play the game, right? You just walk up to your buddy and like slap it on their shoulder.
I don't know. I've never played it. Not even in college.
Oh, oh.
What's up, Donovan?
Yeah.
What's up?
Long day at work.
Did you have to go downtown? Did you have to go downtown or anything?
Oh, I started to go downtown and back out of there before things are crazy.
Good.
Mainly just standing there trying to figure out a long-term trouble we've been having in one of our offices,
Gotcha.
which they may have fixed.
That's going to be real frustrating. As the day rep says, backyard.
Oh, day's coming.
Slowly, but we're getting there.
So you're not in the I want to smash it all mode.
Nah. Nah. So much gold. Yeah, that was too much paint, but that's fine. We can stretch it out to here.
Okay, my turn then.
Very rapidly.
All right. Let that dry for a second. Whew.
I know some people are planning on buying.
Let's do a quick look, see how it looks.
There's a lot of problems.
Yeah, tomorrow I gotta run downtown, grab something, and then get out of there before it gets crazy.
Yeah.
And I gotta wait until after I get done with conference call first. It's like, Johnny, be brief like you usually are. Please don't get dry.
So yeah, I need to come back. I want that darker. I don't like it being even like that. It actually doesn't look bad.
Looks a little bit redder in live than it does on camera.
Yeah. I think I want to extend the mid-red out and do less of the light red. So far, doesn't look too bad, I don't think. All right, so let's pop that off so we can finish them. Let's take a few minutes. Get our scarlet.
I don't know how I can say it. Just being silly. Everybody's trying to be that guy.
That's my intention. Seeing how it's the only HQ choice I can take. Apparently, W put out different models. Give us captain on bike, or lieutenant on bike, or librarian on bike for primaries.
I mean, all I'm hearing is dab, shake.
Let's see how it looks when
Computer
I'm
running or typewriter or something. So I'm here, like, dot, 0.
Is Jason having a stroke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime I engage with Adam in conversation,
You have a stroke?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna get our Earthshade, pop it over the. Nope, that's sepia. There's Earthshade. Pop it over the gold and let that dry, and that'll be all for us tonight. So,
Look incredibly spot. Yep. Like I can give him a spot.
My spot.
I'm on that, we texted at between noon and 12:30. At that point, I figured I've lost my. Of course, I'm coming here at 12:05, and somebody's like, "Back to you."
Oh, yeah.
Up has an unfair advantage of getting here early, though. He has a key.
I'll take any advantage I can get.
I tried that with my 40K pops. Didn't work. I got one battle with Russia. The only points I got were my painted.
Russia's a hard player.
Well, that and it was the circumstance that you only bring in like 30 or forces at a time. Like, okay, and all of a sudden this dreadnought teleports on top of my. You got maximum on this charge roll and just 8, 9, 1.
Yeah.
All right. Let that sit there and dry. Knock this out, and then we will say goodbye.
Nay, sir. We're almost done, y'all. Running out of places to hold it.
Your spreader again.
The what?
It's your spreader.
Oh,
You dropped that one.
that's trash. Actually, look at it.
I don't know.
It's a dead brush.
Don't lose that next. Did you what?
That's actually important. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so if you're right, we'll try to bring the flat tire off this.
Ooh, let's just throw that around.
They have to recheck. And you can, if you've already done damage, after they pay for the second recheck, they have to do it for free, they have to pay some of it. You can then respond with state anything. The state will respond to any check, not just on their turn. No, you can respond to ones. All evil order.
Paladin or something.
Our wall working real good.
Not supposed to. Put in the rough spot.
Oh, this is messy, but let's throw that down. We're gonna let that dry, y'all. All right, that is us. It is actually a little after 6, so you can basically see what we've gotten done today. Obviously a little bit more to do, but pretty good progress. So anyway, hey Caitlin. So you can see we're done. I will see you again on Wednesday for the party, 6 to 9. And then next week, keep working on these knees and thighs and legs. But anyway, y'all have a great one. And remember, Gamers and Geeks, it is not just a game store, it's a gaming community. Yeah, that was, I rolled one less than I rolled to start. Bam, bam. All right, y'all. Have a great evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.